Okay, just got a nice little run from a Craigslist ad, and this is actually really happening. It's a really unfortunate situation in some cases where people are leaving their careers behind and they're retiring and they just don't really care about, their stuff that they have. They don't really, think about it. And I am the benefactor of that. This particular find is a Laguna 16-inch bandsaw. It is the LT16. I'm not for certain. It's got the slot for the foot brake, but there is no foot brake. However, it does have dual dust ports, one on the bottom and one on the top. And I believe it's got a 2.5 horsepower motor. And other than that, it's pretty much, from what I can see, an older model. It's got this Meber tag on it, so I'm not too certain exactly which one it is. If it's the SCC, because I thought the SCC had the foot brake, but maybe that was an option. I don't know. And it looks like he's got a homemade outfeed there. There is no fence on it, which from my understanding is probably a good thing, because I believe the fences were pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna be changing that anyways, but I'm pretty stoked about this. So I'm gonna be getting this out of the truck shortly. And also this 3-ton, what looks like almost brand new Harbor Freight heavy duty floor jack. A big come along, which happened to be in the shop as well, so I grabbed that. This dead blow hammer, nothing crazy. This Task Force, right? It's a Home Depot or whatever. And then this here, this is a really nice heavy duty clamp. However, there's no pad on it. But I like these, and I have a couple of them, so now I have more. But those are really nice to have. Plus a brand new set of these are the electrical ones, right? Vice grip electrical. I really like these. This is like my Kleins. These are my Kleins. I was just saying that I needed another pair, and lo and behold, they had that. But check this out. Check this out. So, and there's still more at the shop that I'm gonna go take a look at. So this is a old school Dewalt router, and I use a lot of these little routers, especially when you put dust collection ports on the bottoms and you want to use them with flush trimming bits or whatnot. This thing looks like it's got a nasty cord, but really it's just that outside part. I'm gonna tape that bad boy up and make it nice. But look at this. So I'll probably actually, you know what, I'm just going to take this whole thing and change out the cord. But the router works. This one here, another Dewalt router, and this has seen better days, but it does work. And the plunge mechanism, although it's a little sticky, it will work. Once I put a little lube on it, it'll work fine. It's got that twist action there, which is kind of cool. And it does have the dust shroud there, so you can collect the dust up here, and it's got the on switch there. So this is a pretty cool one. I use these routers all the time too. Look at this Porter cable trim router. It's even got the bushing on it for the guide bushing there. It's already in, so that's nice. We're not done. A Bosch This is not a Colt router, but it's very similar to it. This is probably the predecessor to it. The 1608 router. And this fixed, it's not a variable speed. And I'm not really sure. I can't remember what the story is on this guy. I'll have to do some research on it, but the base is interesting. It's not square, it's rectangular. It's nice though, I love these. And this is basically brand new Dewalt glue gun. Are you kidding me? Plus the bag and a box. I mean the 5-gallon bucket. It's basically brand new. He's retiring from the business and he's got all sorts of stuff, but I really was interested in that saw, and then come to find out all this other stuff. And there is so much more stuff. I'm gonna go take a look at some more stuff and just, have at it, because he basically is, letting me have carte blanche on this stuff, and, just ridiculous. So I got this for 300 bucks, this bandsaw, okay? I got it for 300 bucks. Are you kidding me? I can't even say it with a straight face. I got this for 50 bucks. All this other stuff, all this, 100 bucks. With the wire cutters, the clamp, this come along, 100 bucks. So I know this right here is 100 bucks right there by itself. Done. There's your 100 bucks. And all the rest is like, this I can't even believe. Now, the only downside about this is the blade in there is probably a junker. It's just a standard issue, probably a 12 tooth per inch type of a blade. It looks like it's, maybe a fine 1/2 inch. But yeah, pretty nuts, man. Pretty nuts. Didn't get a chance to turn this on, so hopefully it's not 3-phase, and hopefully it works, because honestly, actually, judging by the amount of shavings I'm seeing little metal shavings. So this is a metal cutting blade. That explains it. Metal cutting blade, okay. And this guy here, the plate on here is hard to see, but I believe this is a single phase. Yeah. But like I said, didn't get a chance to run it just because they didn't have 220 volt plugged in. So no, getting a chance to run it, but I'm pretty stoked, man. Pretty stoked. But yeah, just got to get it out of the truck, find a spot for it, and be back in business. So I'll give you an update after we're done. Okay, so got it out. It's on the floor, and I think what I'm going to do is put some casters on this guy, but I don't know if I want to use the Laguna one that you can get with the 2 and then the little handle to lift it, or if I want to just get regular casters that basically secure onto that. I like that method for a lot of my tools. You can take the these types of casters and you can just put them right on the base. So that might be what I want to do. I'll do some research on that, but for the time being I don't even need casters. I think I'm going to just get those little discs that slide on the floor real easily, and then I can just move this thing around and not even worry about casters. But I'm totally stoked. So this thing does need some little TLC. It's got some rust on the parts here, but that's just surface rust, so it's just gonna wipe right off. No worries. Basically rust free, other than just a little surface rust on the table here as well. So we'll hit that with a little rust remover. But